Peace. So I just wanted to make a video this morning. I was doing my bath soak today, and just some thoughts arose. I wanted to talk about I wanted to actually talk about polygamy and some of the things that women deal with when being in a union that involves polygamy, like what it does to the psyche. And then I also wanted to go over some things of how to combat that. So, a lot of women who are polygamous and are in relationships, are in a relationship or in a polygamous relationship, they they have they have issues with insecurity. They they are continuously comparing themselves to their sister wife. And I know most people will say, well, they should have enough confidence in themselves and they shouldn't really be fazed or bothered by any of that. But that sort of thing is easier said than done because we're so, like I've said in several videos, we're so used to being in monogamous relationships. So it's almost a natural response for us to compare ourselves to the other woman because we're used to just dealing with that man alone and not him dealing with multiple partners, at least publicly, I should say, because there's some guys out there, they make it seem like they're monogamous, but they might have a side chick. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but you get where I'm going with it. But I just wanted to share that with you all this morning, and I also wanted to encourage women who are polygamous to just be aware of your thinking and being able to address it as it arises. It's kind of a reconditioning process. So once you once that thought comes into your mind about, comparing yourself to the other woman or thinking less of yourself because maybe you have spent your time with your husband, but then your husband's with the other sister wife and you're getting tied into insecurity and things like that. Just become aware of your thinking and redirect and be able to determine why these thoughts are arising. A lot of times these thoughts are arising because of the conditioning of being used to being monogamous. So just keep that in mind when these negative thoughts occur and when you're feeling a sense of insecurity and etc. And then not only that, we have to have acceptance. So once we spend time with our husband, we have to be accepting of him spending time with the other wife or the other wives. We have to already have that level of acceptance. Otherwise, we are sending our minds into overdrive. Like we are overworking our minds for no reason. Because once we get into these polygamous unions, we should have already done our homework, and we should have already figured out all these hiccups. The time to figure out the hiccups isn't during being polygamous. Quite frankly, that's very immature to just hop into something and not be able to be fully educated on it and how it operates and whatnot. Learning as you go. There are certain things that you can do when it comes to learning as you go, but I feel like that's more when you are single. When there are other people involved, you need to be more considerate. You need to do your homework. You need to make sure that you are doing your best to ensure your feelings and those who are you are sharing your feelings with, and they're sharing their feelings with you. So that's why it's important to be able to iron out these wrinkles before we get to that point. But this is just a video to keep you focused on what you are building, because I know it is not the easiest to harmonize being in a polygamous relationship. And I wanted to kind of give some words of encouragement, offer some solutions to common hiccups in polygamy. And I know that insecurity is definitely one. Like, even if everybody in the union is doing their best to minimize drama, sometimes our own personal thoughts can cause inner turmoil, and we can get in these depressed states, and we may just hold it in. Like, we may not be the type to lash out on people or share these feelings amongst people. So if you're that type of person where you may be thinking things that are not healthy for your own personal sake and personal spirit, this video is perfect for you. I just wanted to help you be more aware and continuously grow your muscle into polygamy. Like, if you really take this serious, I wanted you to be able to overcome these hiccups, these common hiccups in polygamy. Like I said, it's normal in a sense, because you know, our minds are programmed a certain way, like I said, into like a monogamous mindset. So for those of us who are actually interacting directly with sister wives every single day, like y'all live under the same roof, I feel like this video would give you some great benefit and some great insight, and encourage you to be more committed to the relationship, be able to see the full picture of the relationship rather than the small and minor things like insecurity. You know, when you get in a relationship, all that stuff is supposed to be already worked out. But like I said, when we get into this mindset where we feel like we want to try to outdo the other woman, or we visit these insecure states of, well, am I good enough? And the next time that I have my husband to myself, what do I need to do to make sure he's continuously interested in me and continuously wants to spend time with me? Just be aware of why these thoughts are occurring. Are these thoughts occurring because you are in a monogamous mindset? Are you being realistic? Are you being logical? Because a lot of times these things are not realistic or logical. These things are operating off of emotions, which is what we need to not get into. We need to continue to grow and develop and evolve past our emotions. Yes, we're emotional people, but that needs balance. We tend to allow our emotions to overflow on our cups. Like, our cup could be full and then it gets all over the counter and the floor. So we just need to focus on balancing our emotions and our logic and what's really happening versus what we think may be happening and whatnot. Actually investigate what is happening, because sometimes certain thoughts occur for different reasons, But when it comes to this polygamy, a lot of times it's our own insecurity. It is us. And we need to continuously combat that with, like I said, redirection and meditation, and making sure that these thoughts aren't stemming directly from us being a part of a monogamous union. Because once we become polygamous, we have to throw the monogamy away, unless we plan on leaving the polygamous relationship. So I hope you were able to gather something from this video. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you love the content. Make sure you comment, and make sure you share the content. Peace, love, and light to everyone.